Here we are. We're coming towards the end of week 8 in our challenge. Got JC with me today. How you feeling, brother?
Great, man.
Feeling
Great,
good?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think for me, probably the biggest way I feel right now is probably empowered, man. I feel like so much has changed in 2 months that we can kind of, really, I'm getting the energy benefits out of it. Nutrition's easy now, so we're going out for dinners just like normal, socialising like normal and things like that. And for me, it's been a journey to overcome old beliefs and install them with new beliefs. So I think with my habits and things like that, I think the only way to install a habit is to replace a habit. You can't just remove something. I think that's what the challenge has given me, is replaced habits. So I think the sense of withdrawal, so going out and drinking and socialising, all that kind of stuff, if you just remove those things, I would still kind of hang out for them. But because now, hanging out with crew that, we're exercising regularly, we're getting amongst it, we're still going out for dinner, we're still doing these things, it doesn't even seem like an effort. It's just still enjoyable, it's still enjoying life, I'm still having a great time. So
It's good. It's pretty important, It's got to be. Jason again is a business coach, and I know when you and I work together, you always talk about repetition. You talk about repetition in coaching and building a business and building a body. It's literally, it's got to become. You've got to become that person, don't you? You've got to become a business owner. You've got to become a person who exercises regularly and eats well.
Yep.
And it's exciting that you have put in 8 weeks of repetition, and now and even earlier now, but it's starting to become. You are becoming that person who goes out, doesn't have to have a beer, that eats well, trains regularly.
Yep.
And that's what this is. This is just building lifestyle habits that hopefully don't impact your lifestyle so much that you can't maintain it. And that's what's really important, mate. So well done. What's been the biggest challenge lately?
Well, look, it's. I don't want to dismiss the fact. So I feel like there's no real challenges as such. Like I feel like the kind of the magic that I've had now is that repetition that you talk about. I feel like that's really been the gift of this whole thing is to start replacing the habits and getting into this new lifestyle, which is massively beneficial. Like I just feel the true benefit from it. Really, if I would put my finger on it, past challenge, it's been belief. You know what I mean? So I've really, since going through this journey, there's been experts every week that have let me know their weight loss secrets or come into, some form of whether it was their judgment on things. But I found that I've never met so many experts in my life. They come out of the woodwork, man. So, a lot of things for me, the challenge of keeping up the faith of meeting this 8 weeks. So I know you've always maintained, hey, look, get to 8 weeks. That's the things. Then you'll start noticing the difference. You've got to build this lean muscle mass, which is I hear it and I see it. I've seen the scientific evidence that you've shown me. But there's so many voices around me going, oh, just cut calories. Oh, just do this.
Is this working?
Is this working, right? Fast. Oh, this is what this person did, and eat bloody this food and don't eat that food, and here, why you're not eating avocados, and all these concepts, right? Which, in a mindset where you're learning, I'm learning at the same time of what this mission is. That can be distracting noise. So I think that's been the main challenge, is maintaining the faith and not kind of listening to everyone else, building that lean muscle mass rather than, cutting calories. I mean, that seems to be what a fad is. Is that what people do? They kind of just drop a whole bunch of calories and then they look like they've lost weight.
It's not hard to lose. It's really not hard to lose weight in 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or 10 weeks. It's And the question becomes, the weight you lose in that time frame, can you maintain that? That's what's important.
Biggest challenge now is maintaining it, and so I've been really, I'm stoked. I'm starting to see the results. A lot of comments and things like that, particularly around the face and stuff like that. It's starting to come back to a reasonable state of being. So I know we've laughed about that, but
one of the boys said to Jason, he's starting to get his face back, and he's taking his face back from Bert Newton. So that's exciting.
It is,
getting the jawline back, getting the appearance back, getting good looks back.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. So it's been really cool, and I think above anything, the energy levels that I'm able to maintain see me across all facets of life, and that's really, I think if I went with, just cutting back foods and cutting back calories and doing this and that, I'd have an energy deficit, and it wouldn't be the same. So I kind of seek that out. I would seek to renew my energy in a different way. So I think,
True.
you know what I mean? Like that seems to be, for me, it's like not only have you shown me how to exercise, you've immersed me in a team of people that have got my back and doing the same thing and supporting us, mentally. Then the physical elements of eating right and keeping that consistency with the omega-3s and all the low energy carbs and the proteins every meal, it given me the energy so I don't crave it in other places. So that's been a huge benefit, man. So
2 more weeks.
do it.
Let's see what you got.
Absolutely.
Legend. Thanks, man.
Cheers, brother.
Ain't no telling where the day go now. Ain't no telling where the time roll, but it's alright. But it's alright.